Hey everyone, what's up? In this video, I want to talk about the best builds for my victims in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I've been playing this game ever since it was released, and it didn't take long for me and my friends have been playing together to figure out which perks, which builds were the most effective for each one of the victims. And it's really just about like pretty much like the same perks that seem to work very well for most of the victims. Like some of them they cannot get like the same exact perks. Some perks they always gonna get in their skill tree. Some of them is not possible as it's like a handle perk, and some handle perks are not available for some of the victims. But overall, to be honest, it's just about putting these two perks here together most of the time. The endurance one for choose flight and no cell. These two perks here, like, they can just be so strong together. Choose flights specifically because it pretty much like gives you like infinite stamina for situations where you need to run away and get away from killers and just escape. It's not like infinite actual stamina, but you pretty much like once your stamina runs out, it just recharges. You have like 4 stamina bars if you just do one after the other. And usually if you can just save it for a situation where you just want to like run to a gate, the exit is open, you just have to run there, and killers cannot catch up to you. And even if like let's say Leatherface catch up to you, you just have to have this perk here, which is gonna reduce the damage by 80%, and you can have that 3 times. So you just like one just gives you like pretty much like ultimate stamina, other one ultimate to damage resistance. So those two perks are the ones that I try to put it like in almost all my builds. Only one that is like not the case is like Connie. I was not able to unlock this one for Connie, and when I play Connie, I'm trying to more to hide to not really get hit by anyone. So different approach with Connie. With Connie, my favorite builds are these ones right here. Always have choose flight. Like this is like the must-have perk for pretty much like I think all my characters. I think all my characters have choose flight. Some of them is still like not have like being completely level up. I still have to level up. Sonny from like 0 pretty much. Julie and Anna still have a little more leveling up to do, but they all have choose flight. So always pick choose flight. If you can, put the blue one, no cell, also very good. And for situations in case you are playing against a hitchhiker, you can put bomb squad. Bomb squad, no cell, and choose flight. I think those are like the best top 3 perks in the game. So you always want to use them in most of your builds, in most of your characters if you can. Situations where I decide to put another perk, like Connie here. This is like my main build for her if I'm gonna go against a hitchhiker. I like this perk here, Efficient Locksmith, a lot on her. There has been occasions in which this perk allowed me to pretty much take down 4 locks one after the other. When unlocking the doors, there's gonna be a 40% chance that the unlocked won't be consumed. And sure, it's 40% chance, but maybe I just get lucky with this perk, but I just get it a lot. Like sometimes I just keep, like I said, I just keep getting this over and over. I managed to get it like twice in a row a few occasions, and so this I just need like 2 locks and I can unlock like 4 locks in a row because of this. It's like the terror for the cook. He puts speed padlocks and I just instant unlock them. This allows me to save a lot of time to unlock doors fast. Don't have to worry about getting more pick locks, just finding more toolboxes. You know, I don't have to worry about that. So this Connie build here just very effective. In case there is no hitchhiker, you don't need bomb squad. So I decided to go for this. You can put Intuition. I think it's a good one because in case you get Diffuse or Devolve, if you don't, if the killers are like guarding very well the exits, you cannot get to the gate. This can be very useful as well. But in case, I can just sometimes I put like the one for stealth just to make it even easier in this occasion. Just stealth, so then I'm able to just do the locks even faster. Sometimes I can put this, but to be honest, like with Connie, I mean everybody knows that Connie is kind of broken. Her ability can just make very easy escapes, so I don't even need like much more than that. For Connie, like the skill tree that I use for her is this one right here. Just go on top. I think it's like this has been like one of my main builds for her, and usually like I think it's a very good. As long as she has choose flight, at least you have a way to get away. Because Connie is like supposed to be more the stealth victim. She's supposed to be just hiding and opening the doors for everybody else while everybody else is getting killed, you know? So for her, I'm just trying to hide away. And in case they spot me, I just run for it. But I decide to just use more perks, which are just assist me into unlocking things very easily. Or our boy Leland, the bully that terrorizes the killers. I like to always have choose flight and no cell together. I need to run, I need to resist damage, need to take down those killers. Sometimes I put intuition. I don't have the one for bomb squad, the one for disabling traps, so sometimes I put for more strength. I mean, since I'm putting most of my points on proficiency and toughness anyway, so sometimes I put for even more strengths in stats like his overall biggest, his strongest stats, or I put intuition, or I can put more proficiency if I want, just so I can also be good for unlocking doors, or I can put agitator as well if I want. I'm focusing on trying to stab Grandpa. But just always have choose flight and no cell on Leland, and he's gonna be a pain in the ass to do. Sure, some of these stun perks are fun. You can stun the killers for longer. But to be honest, I think that survivability is just overall better. Like, these two perks just allow you to stay alive in the match for longer, which is all of these builds are about. The meta in this game that me and my friends kind of like figured out, it's just about being able to survive longer against like the chases, against the killers, and these are really the perks that make the most out of it. Same thing with Ana. With Ana is even better because of her ultimate ability, her power. Like, she can just take so much damage when she has this on top of it, and on top of her ultimate, plus this perk, plus having overall high toughness. Bomb Scout as well. If there is no cook, I just put intuition in its place. Usually like good options. It's gonna be pretty much like the same for almost all of them. For our boy Sony here, unfortunately I could not get no cell or the bomb squad on him, so he's like my least favorite to use just because I don't have like the best perks. I can only have like choose flight, only have this one, but other options can be efficient locksmith, highly skilled, agitator, like pretty much like the same ones that I use, but the actual like top 3 perks I cannot have like all of them together on Sunny. So it's kind of like a letdown, so which is why I don't tend to use most of the time. I think most people don't use Sunny. Most people that I see playing, they always go Connie, Leland, Anna, and Julie. For Julie, same perks. Like, these are like the same perks. Like, it's gonna be the same perks for pretty much like every victim, because they're just overall effective for most of these situations. For any victim, they're gonna be effective. They're always gonna be good. Same thing, in case there is no hitchhiker, instead of bomb squad, which allows you to just disable the traps without having the bone scrap, just extremely fast. Just a nightmare for the hitchhikers. Just, you can put intuition again, or you can put some more proficiency or stealth, like, or I mean, these ones should be okay, but I mean, when you have like choose flight and bomb and no cell together, like, you don't even have to worry much about your the third perk, you know. Anything just to give a little push is gonna assist you anyway. For the ultimate abilities, for Kona, I decided to go with this. I just decided to take like 3 different stats for the ultimate, and I just wanted a faster recharge, because sometimes being able to use this twice in a match can help you a lot. You know, even one time is already can guarantee you a free win. So imagine if you can do this twice, which has been the occasion here, and this allowed me to have easy wins. For Leland, I decided to go pretty much same thing. I just wanted to have a quicker recharge, just focus on quicker recharge, so I can use this more often. Oh yeah, let me show these skill trees for the other. For Leland, I just went to the left, got this perk here. Was lucky to get this one as well, choose flight. Leland was my first survivor to level up. Let's see, Anna. For ability, still not max it out, but I'm gonna also be going for the quicker recharge, because I want to be able to use this. Most of them I go first right, middle, and left, because I just want to be able to use the quicker recharge so I can use this more often. And then I just went up for Anna. Was able to get these 2 perks right here. I think this one might be a handle, but you just have to keep redoing the skill tree in order to get them. For Sunny, I went to the left, and I had to redo this a bunch of times to be able to get choose flight and to be able to get efficient locksmith together, because they are handle perks. But it took me a lot of tries to be able to get those 2 together. But I mean, well, most important is always choose flight. That's the most important one. As long as you have that, at least it guarantees you like be able to survive longer, since most killers won't be able to catch up to you, because you can just keep spamming the running key, and you just keep running forever. Like, while you are using it, I mean, usually the time that you can stay running with this perk once you reach level 3, it almost feels like infinite stamina. The time that it takes until the time that your stamina runs out, you'll probably be able to reach the exit anyway, so you're gonna have you have already escaped it. For Julie, I went up, middle one. And well, okay, these are my meta best builds for each one of the survivors in this game. And if you guys want to try it out, I think these builds, these perk combinations can help you guys a lot.